Hi there! It's Amy with Teaching with Mrs. Wiswell, and today I'm hopping on to do another haul. I know, for someone that wasn't going to do any haul videos this year, I'm certainly doing my fair share. This is going to be all about books, and yeah, I'm just going to show you some books that I picked up for my classroom, some books that were donated to me through Donors Choose, which is an amazing organization, and if you haven't done one for your classroom, I highly recommend it. This is my third or fourth successful Donors Choose project. If I'm being honest, I funded the majority of this one because it wasn't getting momentum, and GM partnered with Donors Choose and particular campaigns that were related to STEM, and mine was, it was literacy and or STEM and literacy, and it was for a bunch of books to go with a bunch of STEM activities that I have from a packet I purchased off of TPT. And so I think I had like $300 left to meet, like it was $800. I needed $300 more, something like that. So I basically had to pay $150 to get $300, and then GM met me so to complete it. So I would spend that on my classroom anyway, so I just took it and got double my money by doing it that way. So I'll start with my Donors Choose books because they're right here. And if I think of it and can find it, I'll link the activities that are going to go with the books. But basically there's a STEM activity for every book, which I really try to do STEM a lot in my classroom. We do like science or social studies every Wednesday, but I try to implement it as much as I can. So if I can implement it through literacy, then I can get away with doing it during my ELA block, and that's pretty awesome. So the first book is The Kissing Hand, which is a fan favorite, and I can't believe I didn't have it. I know I've had it in the past, and I think I passed it on because I know I had it when I taught kindergarten. So I got this one. This is a great series. This is If I Built a House. This is another fan favorite, Jamie O'Rourke and the Big Potato. It's an Irish folk tale. This one looks like I've never read it, but it looks interesting. You Think It's Easy Being the Tooth Fairy. Groundhog Day. Which, it's funny, I do a big thing about Groundhog Day. I don't know what my infatuation is with it, but I'm all about the Groundhog Day. And a lot of the books are very childish, and this one is good. It's pretty, of course it's good. It's by Gail Gibbons, but the Easter egg. I Want a New Room. I think this is the same author as I Want an Iguana. Almost positive. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I had this one, I think, but I got it in hardcover. Or I gave away my copy of it. I can't remember what the story was. Oh, What to Do with a Box. And I was really surprised. I think my kids have my copy of this, Where the Wild Things Are. I used to have all the tacky books, and I think I got rid of them when I left kindergarten. So this is Tacky and the Winter Games. My nose is itchy. This is Basketball Bells. I think it's about female basketball players. If I Was President. Snowflake Bentley. This is a good one. I've read it before. Animals in Winter. Big Pumpkin. Snowballs, another good one. Compost Stew. Room on the Broom, again, a fan favorite in kindergarten, but like I said, I think I gave away a lot of my stuff. I'm not familiar with this one, but Press Here. Gingerbread Christmas, which is great because I do a gingerbread unit too, so I'm hoping I can tie these in. We read different gingerbread versions, so that'll be good. The Bee Tree. The Day It Rained Hearts. Perfect Square. If You Take a Mouse to School, again, I had all of these when I taught kindergarten. I'm curious what this one is going to be about for the activity because I feel like that's pretty childish. But The Night Before Christmas. A Wish to Be a Christmas Tree. Toasting Marshmallows. Tacky the Penguin. And another favorite, Leaf Man. So those are for a specific purpose. So those all came from Donors Choose, and those all have like a purpose in my classroom. I want them for a reason, which is great, and not usually how I buy books, but I usually buy the book and then figure out how to tie it into my curriculum that way. So it's kind of nice to have it kind of done for me. And then the rest of the books are books I picked up to add to our library. And a couple were donated. This was donated to us, Kindness Snippets. I love this series of books from Diane Alber. She does a spot like of kindness and things like that. And I really liked this because it gives you like an activity of like a snippet, kindness snippet. These are really great for our fairy tale unit. This is the Hansel and Gretel one. So it's like the true story told by the witch. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, my kids always love the Who What Was series. So we got Titanic and Queen Elizabeth. For some reason I feel like I have this one, but that's okay. I got this book donated. I already have, this is Jack. I have Rump and Red, and I think there's one called Grump. And it is a fairly true story, so I like those versions of them, usually. And then I got some chapter books. I got a couple like lower chapter books because I don't have a whole lot of them. So this is The Alien Next Door and The Surprise Sleepover, which is book 10. I didn't realize that it was book 10 because I have The Alien Next Door, The New Kid, which is book 1. So I'm missing a big range in between. And what happens is they get hooked and they want to read the series. So I'm going to have to look up the rest of those books. I'm going to set those aside so I remember to look those up and add them to my list. Shermie and Shake, The Not So Nice Neighbor. So this looks like a good one. A new kid moves in next door for the summer. His plans for a quiet, relaxing break are completely upended. That's because Shake is nothing like Shermie, and Shermie is nothing like Shake. Shermie likes to read. Shake likes to play soccer or hockey. They're forced to spend more time together, so that's a curious book. And then I got these, which I don't know if they're in number order or not. But Investigators. It's a graphic novel. It says get hooked on the whole series. So this looks like it's book 1. This looks like it's book 2. Or maybe I don't have book 1. They're not numbered, so I don't know. But I have 4 of them. So looks like a fun series, so I grabbed them. And that is about it. So that is my short haul of books. And I'm sure I'll add to it before school starts, if not right after school starts, because I love to have new books and I don't know what these kids' interests are. So I tend to buy books based on what they're interested in so that I can hook them so that they'll be readers for life. All right, don't forget, teaching is hard, but so are you. I hope you're having a good summer.